here's my little starting experiment. I want to make an advent blanket using the minis that I got from Cherie and future minis in future Christmas swaps, as my advent shawl will probably be finished this year. So I wanted to do a granny stripe blanket, which is the free pattern by Attic 24. And I wanted to do it so that each stripe used a full 5 gram mini, and then when I do get 10 gram minis, it will just be two stripes for the colour. So I first started off with 248 on the cast on chain, but that was way too long. So then I went down to 200, and it's still too long by about 18, so I'm going to have to go down again. I had expected to get a slightly longer edge. It's measuring, if I've worked it out correctly, when I redo it, it should be 1 metre wide. So it'll be a lap blanket type size, I think, which I think will be all right. What do you reckon? 1 metre wide for a lap blanket? Let me know what you think. But I love how it's looking already, even though I have to rip it all out and start again. Good morning and welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. I'm just in my car and I'm going to have a chat to you in a minute. I was going to put my Christmas cookie air freshener that Cherie gave me on day 1 of Advent of our swap, but I've realised I need some scissors. So I'll have to do that tomorrow when I go to work. So I'm just going to pop that there, out the way, and then I'm going to get driving and start talking to you. It is a bright and sunny day here in Kent, in the southeast of England, and I thought I would just hop on and give you an introduction to the day, but also introduce myself a bit, because I realised I haven't done that in the first 2 videos, and some of you might be new. So first of all, welcome to day 3. I'm currently on my way into town to go to the post office. I've got to post a couple of prizes for the Strictly Sock Along that I'm running, and also I've got a couple of pin orders going out and something I sold on eBay as well, which is quite a nice story because I had a couple of leotards. So Phoebe does trampolining 3 nights a week, and she spends much of her time in leotards, and she grows. So I had a couple of leotards that she'd grown out of, and I thought I would sell them on eBay. So I put 2 of them up. They were slightly different sizes. One was slightly bigger than the other, and only one of them sold. So I thought, well, I'm not going to put it up again. I'll just take the other one to the charity shop. And then I thought, oh, I'll offer the person that bought the one that did sell. I messaged and said, look, I've got this other one. It's a little bit bigger. I'm just going to take it to the charity shop, but if you want it, you can have it, because obviously you've just bought a leotard, so you're obviously looking for leotards. No charge, just, you know, it's yours if you want it, if you can use it. Oh, come on, person in front. And she messaged back and she said, thank you so much, I would absolutely love that. I'm actually bidding on leotards for people in our gymnastics club who can't afford them. So I'm making a kind of basket of leotards for people who can't afford to buy them. So I was just like, isn't that lovely? So I was really, really pleased that I messaged her just to see if she wanted it. So now I know that someone in a club somewhere is going to get a little leotard, a little girl is going to get a leotard that she might not otherwise have been able to have. I just thought that was a really nice way to start the week. So I'm posting those out. It was a very long-winded way of telling you I'm going to the post office. My mum has swooped in to help. I've called in the troops because Phoebe is off school again today, and I really didn't want to have to drag her out again like I had to do yesterday. So my mum was on her way to the shops anyway, so she just said she'd come and sit with Phoebe for as long as it took me to go to the post office and pop to the shops and come back again, and then she'll go and get the bits she needs. This is the advantage of having a mother who... Sorry about that, my phone started ringing and I have no idea where I was. I think I was singing the praises of my mother who has swooped in to help with Phoebe today. Thank goodness, so I don't have to drag her out. She can stay in the warm. My mum's just having a cup of tea and Phoebe's happily showing her the things she's got in her advent calendar, her Harry Potter advent calendar. Anyway, I thought I'd introduce myself quickly today. Quickly, ha ha ha. My name is Ali, and I live in Kent, which is the county in the very far southeast of England. It's the last county before you reach France. I live with my husband Dan and my 2 daughters, who are Lilia, who is 13, nearly 14, and Phoebe, who you will have seen in the past 2 days. She has just turned 9. Dan is currently at work. He works for Save the Children in London, and he does that full time, and he works from home 2 days a week. That was a speed bump. I'm going to pause talking for a minute because this road is all speed bumps. Okay, we're past the speed bumps. I work 2 days a week for a museum in South London, and the other 3 days I run this podcast and sell my pins. That seems to take up a huge amount of the rest of my time. It's a dream way to spend my time, really. I absolutely love doing it, and on that note I would just like to say an enormous thank you to everybody for your interaction on this channel. It's so lovely to see your comments. I know a few of you have asked questions and I will be responding to them. I have just been a little bit scuppered the past couple of days with having Phoebe at home, so it's been a bit full on. So I will be getting back to comments as soon as I can, as soon as things calm down a little bit. And now I'm in traffic, so I'm turning off the camera. I'm in the local town on my way to the post office. I am wearing today the souvenir shawl. I will put the designer name on the screen, and it was a gift from Ellie, who is Will to I Am. So thank you, Ellie. I still wear it all the time. I absolutely love this. In fact, I made one myself, which I'm going to give as a gift.
Crept away among the rocks to find the cupboard. When he found it, the doors were open, and he thought he might just taste one of the nice things. But after he had eaten one, he ate another and another, gobbling everything up as fast as he could.